The committee's public hearings began in November, and very quickly, Auditor General Dorothy Bradley had to backtrack on the issue of how wrong ministers' recommendations for immigration services were.
Do you still hold the view that the fact that a minister made a recommendation for a visa is illegal? It's very simple.
No,
is it your view
No.
that if a minister recommends the approval of a visa, that act is illegal?
It is irregular and requires further investigation.
But she stood by the rest of her report, which, as former Immigration Director Ruth Main conceded in January, showed a rush to judgment by the department that allowed over 2,000 undeserving prospective citizens the right to Belizeanness just before a general election.
Those persons whose files were not complete did not qualify at that time to get Belizean nationality.
Those persons did not qualify, but the file that was presented, and I could clearly remember my minister coming back and telling me, because we were concerned that the process, that the files, they were requesting a lot of files, and we said that we have to ensure that all the applicants meet the requirement for nationality. And that was clearly stated throughout the department. And so any files that came to us for approval, they were presented as qualified applicants.
You now know, Ms. Main, that many of them were fraudulently prepared.
Yes.
They did not qualify for nationality.
Yes, according to the
And
report.
obviously did not qualify to be registered to vote.
Yes.
The next big bombshell came in February when former Administrative Officer Therese Castellanos made a brave and headline-grabbing statement as to the pervasiveness of corruption within the department she served for many years.
The Immigration Department has an entrenched culture of corruption and hustling, milking the cow, we see, from the very top to the very bottom of the ladder. No politician can force a public officer to do illegal acts when performing our jobs. And if we do, we should face the same consequence. We should face the same consequence as the politicians, if necessary, if it comes to that, for the Belizean people are demanding justice. There are a few good, honest, and dedicated immigration officers, but there was not enough trusted staff to oversee the daily operations of the sections and at the district offices and border station. The call for help was not answered, and this inquiry is the result.
The other major story of the inquiry is the 8 missing visa foils from the Western Border Station that has exposed a trail of mercenary service for Asian and other nationals in the department. But Barton Middleton, the man fingered by many as being a mastermind, has denied it and says the allegations have put him in fear of his life.
It should have causes you to be put in fear for your life has to do with your testimony before this committee, or is it some other reason which is unrelated to this committee hearing?
It's related to the hearing.
Yeah. So that you are put in fear not by any direct threat against you, but your own conclusions about what may happen. Is that correct?
It's difficult to explain. I've seen strange cars followed me before that I've never seen since this situation and it's just a sixth sense, I suppose.
The drama resumes at 10 Wednesday morning. Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.